Hi, it's Tillium here with another video from Star Citizens 2.0 Public Test Universe build. Now I'm going to quickly run around Port Olisar and try and do a little bit of flying in the Aegis Retaliator bomber to try and have a look at some of the jump effects and see what it's like. Now you start in the habitation module and then I'm quickly running down to the ship request screen. Now the current build on the test universe does crash quite a lot. This is my 30th attempt to try and get a recording of this, and I've only managed to see my ship twice so far. So hopefully this time we'll have a more successful run. Now I've requested the ship and I'm just running through the airlock. And there she is. Now it's a fantastic view from the space station looking at the gas giant over there, but we're not going to dawdle. We're going to try and get into the ship and see what she's like to handle, see what it's like jumping around in her. So we'll just get onto the main lift. One thing I have noticed with this build is that the ship can spawn in a damaged state, as this currently is. So you can see I've got the evacuation lights flashing and, fantastic, my ship is already on fire. That valet is not going to get any kind of tip from me. So now let's try and take off.
Aegis combat assist.
If that Hornet will get out of my way, that would be fantastic. Normally you'd think that a pilot would worry about having fire immediately in front of him, but not me. No, sir.
Contact. Begin scan. Landing gear retracted. Proximity alert. Deck. Begin scan.
I'm quickly cycling through the flight modes. You start off in precision mode that has a maximum speed of 50 meters a second, which isn't slow by any stretch of the imagination, but I've quickly gone into combat mode. And then beyond there, there's cruise mode, which goes up to 1,020 meters a second, I want to say. But what I'm really interested in are the jump effects. So I'm going to do a quantum jump and see what the effects are like. I'll try with a side view first. There's a lot of red shift there and light shifting, but not much else. Still a pretty cool effect. And I've just managed to travel hundreds of thousands of kilometers in a few seconds there, which is pretty impressive stuff. I do think the Retaliator looks absolutely fantastic in this version of the game. It's great to finally be able to fly it around, although I do wish there was less flames at the front. Maybe I should get some marshmallows out, do some s'mores. So I'm going to do another jump now, and this time I'll try and get a camera shot from the rear. As you can see the ship just kind of disappearing in the center as we jump, which is fantastic. Out to the asteroid belt. Now I have flown around here a few times, but unfortunately the last few times I've tried it, the game has crashed mid-attempt, so I'm just going to jump to one of the shipping hubs now. And see if we get any kind of graphical effects from the front as well. And no, just like the side, you only get a bit of light shift. Only seems that the rear is where you get the kind of zooming out effect of the ship. Entering quantum travel. And I can see there's a port over there I can drift towards. So if I put her up to full speed, it takes a little while to get up to speed. I think this is where ships, smaller ships with lots of engines such as the 350R are going to have a big advantage, as they can get up to speed much faster. So 1,020 meters per second, that's over a kilometer per second I'm traveling at, which is very, very fast indeed. If I try and pull a 180, she is a little drifty in this mode. Unsurprisingly, moving such a heavy ship at 1,000 meters per second isn't very maneuverable. Who'd have thought?
Contact. Begin scan. Quantum travel.
So I'm going to see if she'll jump if I get out of the pilot's seat.
Complete. Quantum travel.
It doesn't appear so. Although I'm getting mixed messages from the computer at the moment. Let's have a look at the inside of the ship in this damaged state. So CIG released a previs of what the interior will look like in different states, and I think they've gotten pretty close to that previs. can see the evacuation lights guiding you to your nearest escape point. Smoke effects, there's some fire effects at the top there on the pipework. That's very, very similar to the effects that we saw in the previs, which is the kind of a target that they want to hit with the game. And I think this looks pretty good. I think it's pretty atmospheric trying to run through here. Unfortunately, my FPS is tanking at this point and the game has crashed. But hopefully you've enjoyed this quick walkthrough, this quick view of what the Retaliator's like in Star Citizen 2.0. I'll continue playing with the different ships I have access to, get some more recordings done. If you have a specific ship or specific mode that you'd like to see me in, maybe combat, then please leave a comment in the comments section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Tillium. See you later.